Hi, I'm Ron Nutter, and welcome to another edition of Tech Bites with Ron Nutter. Normally, I would be doing one of my how-to videos, but this is going to be the last installment of my gift guides, and it's got some things that I've just literally are hot off the truck. I thought I was going to have another one, but the delivery service is still missing in action. It was supposed to have been here several hours ago, and I doubt I'll even see it today. But anyway, enough of that. One of the things that we're going to discuss this time is choosing which of the Amazon Echo products is going to be the best for you. And there's several ways you can go. And there's been right now, if you're watching this just before Christmas, there are several options that are very affordable. And much like you saw here on the title screen, and we're actually going to shift to something else here in just a second. I'm working with, you can tell I'm working with a new mic, and we've actually gone to multi-camera. So we're going to shift over to what I'm going to call demo cam, because I'm trying to set up another camera that I can do some things and show you different pieces of the puzzle. So we'll shift over that one. Now here's the two items, and this is the Echo Input. Now the nice thing with this, and the black one has now sold out. I don't know if Amazon's going to have it back in stock. They have this in white, and I've got a link in the description. Now this one is just the brains of Alexa, but with no speaker. So if you've got a Bluetooth speaker, it can pair with Bluetooth, or you can take the 3.5mm jack that you see right there and plug it in that way. Now I've got a Bluetooth speaker from Anchor, and it works great, but I've got it paired to something else. So since it can't support multiple pairings, I use the 3.5mm to plug in, and it's fine. And I found, now granted, I've got the Gen 1 devices from Alexa, and I've actually got a Gen 3 that I hoped would be here for this video, and it didn't make it today. But let's face it, I mean, you can play sound through them, maybe not the best quality in the world, and that's where with the input that you have that option, and it can be powered through a standard, USB wall wart, or if you've got a powered USB hub. And I encourage you, if you're going to be doing several things within a powered USB situation, that you have a powered hub instead of trying to downstream multiple things off a port, because the port's only going to be able to give you so much power. And I've actually damaged the computer one time because I was pulling more power than what the port could handle, and it took out that port. So I've learned my lesson. The other item to consider is Echo Flex. Now this one is very interesting, and I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the package. Now mind you, this hasn't even been set up. Now here's what it looks like. Okay, it's white, there's no other colors available, but here's one of the nice things. It's a 2-prong plug-in, so you can have this spread all over the house. So instead of having one of the Echo inputs, or not one Echo, but one of the regular Echo, the Echo Dot, or like I've got one of the Gen 1 big boys. Those have a power supply. You've got a cord you have to run. Well, with this, you can sit there and plug it into an outlet on the wall or in the bathroom. So you can have a Alexa anywhere you want to. So if you've ever remember some of those sci-fi TV shows that have, you can just talk to the computer anywhere. Well, with the input, I'm sorry, not with the input, I'm getting the names mixed up. With the Flex, you can have it kind of spread all around. So you don't have to go, like if you're in the back of the house and your Dot or your wherever your Echo device is up front, you don't have to yell at it or try to use your smartphone. Now, here's the other thing, and I'm going to show these in some other videos. Now, there are two devices that you can add on to the Echo Flex. One is a motion sensor. So you can, if you've got it, say, in an outlet facing your garage door from whatever room it happens to be in, you can have this automatically turn on a light when you walk in. It senses motion. Now, they are very careful on sitting on the box. Do not use this as a security device. So I'd say the sensitivity is probably not what it needs to be, or it's not, of course, it's not really directional because you're totally depending on where the outlet is. Now, you have the other option to put a night light on the bottom. So you could have it turn on the lights or turn on the night lights at say a certain time during the night. You could have it just respond to a command, say Echo, turn on my night light. So you don't have to turn on bright lights and go everywhere and blind yourself for a while. So you can turn on just the lights. You can change colors with this. Like I said, I'm going to be working with several videos on both these items. And I've reached out to the company that has made these. And these are items actually say they're a company called Third Reality, but I've reached out to them because they've got some other devices that I think are going to be very interesting. But they just plug right here on the bottom. And you first go through programming this, and getting it configured, and then you'll add one of these two devices. And I wouldn't be surprised if they came along with something else in the grand scheme of things. But these are just two of the options that are out there. And so the nice thing with the Echo Flex is it is a compact form factor. And I'm going to look at this as part of my traveling smart home series, because this now, you plug it into a wall or plug it into an outlet strip, and as long as it's got internet access, this is all ready to go. So this is just part of the process. So you can see we've got the Flex, we've got the input, and we've got the regular Echo Dot. Now, the other thing that you can do, especially if you're not sure where you want to go to, is, and you notice I've got a Raspberry Pi sitting there. Well, now the Raspberry Pi is something that, now it's going to take a little bit of work, and it may not be something that everybody is going to try, but I found the instructions, and I've ordered the extra pieces to give the Raspberry Pi a microphone and a speaker, so that is a way you can come up with your own Alexa device. And I'm doing it mainly because it sounds like an interesting thing to do. So as you can see, there's several options to go, and these are all very affordable. I've gotten the input, which is the oval one up there at the top of the screen. Actually, we'll just shift back over here. Okay, this is the Alexa input. I got that for $10. Now, it's on sale right now, so I'm not sure when you'll see this video. It may not have such a good price on it, but it's lightweight, it's very compact, good for traveling. The Flex is also another item that's good for traveling because you don't have any power cords to get lost. You plug it into the wall or whatever power strip you've got with you, as long as you've got it configured for internet access. And we've had some discussions about it in previous videos to where you can have this traveling with you, and you could take one of these with you. You could have this turn on a light in the room when you enter. And I'm trying to have as few moving parts as you can. But you can see there's a lot of potential for these. The Echo Flex I got for like $15. Again, very affordable. And I've saw some product announcements today, and I've signed up for one of them. They are actually coming out with an Alexa device in a ring you wear on your finger. So that is going to be interesting. That's not a cheap device, but it has potential. So we're very much getting into, for those of you who remember cartoons from back in the 60s and 70s, the George Jetson series, we're now starting to see some of that kind of thing. And you've seen it in some of your sci-fi films too. So there's a lot of potential for this. So it's very exciting. If you have anything you'd like me to try, please let me know. I'll be happy to do what I can. I'm trying to do at least one video a week. Due to some issues that came up in December, I've kind of gotten off my schedule, but I'm trying to get that back in the routine, and hopefully we'll be able to do some other things as well. I want to thank everybody who's been subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't, please consider doing so. If you got some value out of this video, please click the like button, because that also helps me when I'm trying to talk to companies and arrange to get products from them. Now, as you go forward with this, make sure that you look at some of the videos you're going to see here, and that will give you some other ideas on things to try with your smart home. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you again soon.